Steve again with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today we're going to be doing a piece much like many of the pieces I've done in the past, but I'm using a different color pillow that will be underneath this all. So without any further ado, I really want to get down to the canvas real quick and get started. But this one was a challenge, so I gotta explain that at the end. Let's get down to it. Let's talk about our colors for just a second. This is light blue by Liquitex Basics. I added to that about the equal amount of titanium white to bring it to that color of blue. This is Prehnite by This Little Piggy. This is Cinnamon by This Little Piggy. And that's Rosè by This Little Piggy. And my cell activator for today is going to be Titanium White by Triarch. Okay, this is PPG Multi-Pro. It's as my pillow paint, and I'm putting an awful lot down here unintentionally. You know, when you get used to doing smaller canvases, when you go back to a larger one, it always becomes difficult because you forget that you really don't need that much pillow paint. In this case, I got probably, I'm going to say half again too much more than I needed. So this was a lesson for me, and hopefully you'll pick up something from it as far as learning how much to put down. This is a custom blue. This is a combination of light blue by Liquitex Basics and titanium white by Amsterdam, and about 50-50. My point was to get it light enough that it was not on my face. I'm kind of going for more of a light robin's egg. It is robin's egg, but it's just a little darker than I wanted, but I'm going to roll with it. But I mixed this up last thing, and I got tons of bubbles, and you can see them there. I'm going to have to do something about that. Okay, so I've taken the time. I'm going to spin it out a little bit, see if I can get this paint to move a little bit and start getting it, ready to spin off. This is Prehnite, and this is This Little Piggy, and it's a beautifully green with a silver side to it, very shiny. This is a combination. This is a Rosè and rose quartz together, so it made it even shinier. I just used a little bit of this, and that's cinnamon. My cell activator is going to be titanium white by Triarch. I'm going to just do a quick little swipe here, something to work with. I want for the cells to develop. Okay, now it's time to stretch this thing out and see if we can start to find its center, find its where it needs to be, and hopefully start getting rid of some of this excess pillow paint. Trying to move slowly so that I don't get my cells too wonky before we even start. At doing some shaping of what I have here, a little bit of scooping and dragging, just trying to get the flow to work. Moving things out of the way so that I can spin this out, and you're going to notice the paint starts immediately going over the sides. What I was pointing out there is that part right there just didn't have enough as far as the cells go, and so I put a little bit more down, and I've just got the same issue over on the other side. Again, I'm just shaping that swipe right now. And I put a little on the tip, and I'm just gonna swipe that out just a little tiny bit. And again, just shaping it. Now you're going to kind of see what's happening here is I already have a lot of white there on both top and bottom. And I'm a bit concerned about it at this point because that blue just doesn't seem to want to spread out. What I'm doing here is I'm just moving this back to the center. Now I'm going to do some spinning. This is both to move that paint out and to start getting the surface covered. As you can see how much paint I have down on my mat already. Bring it out as far as close to the edge as I can for the composition to be what I was looking for. Something I think is pleasing to look at. This piece at this point has already been a big struggle for me because I had several issues I had to deal with. First, I had those bubbles that came up and wasn't sure how they were going to work for me. And then I had this problem where I had too much of the pillow paint showing and not enough of the blue wasn't covering. So I came up with a happy compromise. As you can see, the one side I've almost got it covered. It's almost there. I just had that little tiny tip that is still uncovered. All I'm doing now is spinning to remove paint. See, that tip is still there, so I'm going to probably end up taking a little bit of paint up and dipping it. I'm checking for depth. I want to see how much paint is down in the middle, and it's fine right now. That's going to dry just fine. So now I'm just going to go around the edges, get the drips, start planning for the end game on this one. Picked up that little bit of that blue and put it on that little tiny corner. Now you're going to notice I have all that pillow across the top and it's not moving, but I'm down to the point where the paint is not moving anymore. So I had to make a decision. Should I scrape this or should I just deal with that little bit of a gradient at the top? it's about time for the flyover. You notice that I did get some bubbles in there, but the cells in here are not bad. I'm not unhappy with that. You can see where I had a little bit of the bubbles coming through. Overall, I give this a 5 out of 10, maybe.
If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free.
I want to thank you very much for being here today, and I hope that you got something out of this. Until next time, bye for now.